change it.
So you're coming around sort of you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So really what is the starting pattern is 1, 2, 3, right around on the left side. First, second, first, second, first, second. Am I making sense? That's how I remember it.
And you're doing it just little by little.
So what I'll do is break it a little loose, then break it a little loose, 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 and then take it a little more, and then take it off. About 3 stages, just to relieve the pressure gently.
Okay. And that's the way you're going to put it back on too, right? Just like putting on a spring.
The less stuff you have apart, the better.
Says the guy with a shop full of shit all over everywhere.
Drives me crazy.
There you go.
I'm retiring after
Everything's
this one.
Just go
Again.
for it at this point.
Huh?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, just back everything off and take this. How have you been through 3 loosen cycles or 2?
Yes, sir. 3 loosen cycles about it.
Just take it. Doesn't matter anymore. There's nothing worth worrying about.
Okay.
You got the lion's share of the pressure off.
Always good to be careful.
Okay. So you can back that and back that, and it won't fall off, so you don't have to worry about it. The studs will keep everything in where they need to be. There's no washer. Now, one little point. These are funny nuts. It's got a round flat face and the hex face. When you put it together, the round flat face goes against the pillow block, and you've got a clue because there's a little raised round boss on the face of the pillow block for it to butt up against and take all the pressure. And what they're trying to do is not deform the block. They want that pressure nice and uniform. Second observation, look at the way these pillow blocks are made. There's a saw cut. Which way is the saw cut facing? Outbound. Why? The oil comes up this tube. The oil comes up this passage where the stud is and flows through the slot to lubricate this whole valve assembly. They want the oil to come this way because this is where the heat is, around the springs and the valve stud. If you flip these around, they may in fact not even flow oil. Oops. Which is a good oops. Okay, so taking pictures as you go is a good thing, and whenever you get to something like that, I always stop and ask myself, how many ways can I put this wrong? And let me take a couple of photos from different angles, just so I hopefully, when I get there again, go, okay, so it actually was this way. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Okay. You cannot have too many photographs.
And the nice part is they're all free. And they don't cost you anything. Okay, so see what he's got? He's got his hand right across. This is a shaft from top to bottom. These are the pillow blocks. This is the rocker. He's got it pinched, and he's just going to pull it right off. And it all comes as a nice little unit.
I am more anal because I even keep the nuts where they come off. I put them back where they go.
That's assuming the previous owner put them back together in the
Well,
first place.
That's right. Which is a huge assumption.
Let me just say, some people have serious afflictions.
Yes,
Okay, before we go further,
That's right.
this is your push rod too.
Goes toward the block.
Sorry, your push
Yeah,
rod. So we're going to pull him.
Let's get a nut when he pulls one. Show it to you.
And then there's a little crown on
And
it.
we're
Yeah,
gonna
I bought a
He's
little
pulling
dirt bike
that
from
and
somebody
he's
the
gonna
other
mark
like last year, and it's
intake
so
top.
bad.
When it
But
goes
these
back,
people have been doing it.
Left side
exactly
cylinder.
the way it came.
Intake. Top of the push rod.
Okay.
Top meaning facing out toward you,
Right.
bottom meaning
Use
Yeah. whatever you want. For me, that's clear.
Rocket, and there's like, I had to take 3 of the nuts off of the drum.
designs on these change over
Everything's
time.
super stripped.
So this is the heavy old style design. And actually the rounded section is a separate piece of metal pressed into an aluminum, I believe this is aluminum, hollow tube. They changed these in later designs because these tend to come off if you over rev. Don't ask me how I know.
Are those worth replacing if you're that deep in anyway?
No.
Okay.
These are largely non-destructible unless you went and destructed it, like went for 7,500 RPM. Will generally bend the shit out of them. So the first thing that will happen is they generally will bend, and you'll know all about that.
Yeah.
Because it goes ratty, 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 ratty. Don't ask me how.
6 o'clock.
See how loose your engine was?
Yeah,
See, you rocked it, that means your engine mounts are not tight.
Yikes.
Which is because you loosened the nuts. But see how much give there is?
Yeah,
So
huge.
sometimes you have a lot of vibration on your airhead and you don't know where it is. Literally, you don't have tight engine mount bolts. And just a little bit loose on that, it'll put a lot of rock into the frame, so. Okay, so when we
Straight
slide,
out.
yep, just keep coming. Okay, so here's your head gasket chamber. It's a hemispherical head design, like a Hemi.
Bells don't look too bad.
See anything untoward? I'm ready to German hammer. It's moving.
Starting to, now you don't want to go steel hammer.
We will persuade you.
Right, and you don't want to go hard plastic, because you don't want to crack fins.
Yeah.
But you do have to give some jockle to get this thing to start to break.
It does look like you put sealant on it.
Yeah, I suspect so. Most people do.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Okay, seal it. See the sealant?
Should you be doing that, or?
And too much sealant.
So, yes, the answer is you should. It'll slide nice and easy.
We
just keep coming.
Broken in the pieces.
Yeah.
Falls into that.
There you go. Okay. So, there we go. So this is a aluminum casting, but if you look here, there's what's as a steel sleeve. So the technology that this is known as is Alfin, and it's a bonding technique where this is cast with the steel sleeve